First of all, I thank you, program directors of Manage and Indian Institute of Millet Research, and participants who are presented here. I congratulate you by knowing the different millet value additions and millet processing technologies. So I welcome you for the session. A great day. I hope you will learn some good points and new things from these sessions. So let us start our session today. So myself, Ram Kiran, today I'm going to present Millet Processing Technologies. So let us go into the topic. So you know that millets are small seeds that are nutri-cereals. So after COVID-19 pandemic, whole scenario is looking to the nutritional foods, right? So we celebrated 2023 as a international year of the millets. So millets are very important. Millets are nutri-cereals, rich in nutrition profile and high dietary fiber, protein, minerals like iron, calcium, and zinc. So such important things are having in millets. So sir, that's recognized by the Indian government, and Pradhan Modi ji has announced as the international era, as you know, as declared to announce the international year of the millets in UN body. So decided and celebrated at 2000 year as 23 years international year of the millets. So let us know the some basic information on the millets. So millets generally categorized. So let us know the importance of millet. Millets are climate resilient crops, and effective utilization of the carbon dioxide requires less water and inputs. Grow in marginal soils with low fertility. Provides good quality fodder and grain rich in protein, iron, vitamins, and minerals. Grains are gluten free with high fiber and slow releasing carbohydrate. So grain can be used in poultry feed also. So lot of, not only these, lot of in perspective of a market when compared to the some other nutri cereals, some other cereals like paddy, wheat, having the better price now. It's becoming millet, becoming the rich man's millet, rich man food nowadays. So when we discussing, let us discuss some terminal. Like when we discussing the primary processing missions for millets, several terminology commonly used to describe the equipments and processes involved in it. Here are some of the terminology I would like to describe. So let us know the some terminologies here. So de-stoners, de-heller, winnowing machine, sieves, grader, magnetic separator, sorter, so moisture conditioner, roaster, streamer, huller, polisher, gravity separator, and aspirator. Let me discuss indeed one by one everything in these all the terminologies. So these are based on the processing. Generally, millets are categorized into two types. Those are uh, minor millets and major millets. What is the difference between major millets and minor millets? So major millets having does not have husk on outer layer when compare like paddy. So if you see the minor millets like all the 6 millets, all foxtail, barnyard, kodo, little proso, and brown top. So these all 6 millets having husk on the grain. If you see the major millets like bajra, sorghum, and ragi, it doesn't have husk. So it considered as, based on the processing, it's considered as it doesn't require much processing. So that's why it is considered as one part of a major processing, major millets, and remaining are the minor millets. Hope you all understand, getting all this. Uh, so let us discuss these are the millets, types of millets. So while going to the now we got the what are the millets. So what are the processing methods involved in the millets? Primary processing methods. After getting from the farm gate, what are the different types of methods are involved in processing and in post harvesting? They are different. Millets are essential component in many diets worldwide. So nutritional rich and adaptable to various climates. To prepare millets for consumption, undergoes into several primary processing steps. So it involves several primary processing steps. So let us explore primary processing methods for major millets and minor millets. Both millets it includes like cleaning. Basically, every commodity or any commodity requires basically first thing is cleaning, later grading, separation, and if it requires pre-treatment for the secondary processing like millings, etc. So let us discuss about cleaning. Cleaning is the initial step in millet processing or any other commodity, aimed to removing impurities such as dirt, dust, stones, and foreign particles. So the cleaning process involves winnowing. Millets are spread out on a clean surface and exposed to the air content. Lighter impurities like dust, chaff are blown away, leaving behind the clean grains. So we know, like you can see different winnowing, uh, air type, natural winnowing. We can observe based on the weight, based on weight. Husk will be collected one side, and grain will be collected. Main grain will be fallen on one side. Sieving. Sieving is nothing but it's a mesh type plate. When we material pass to the O3s based on the sizes, it will separates. So there are different separators, magnetic sub. So when we go to the in cleaning methods, these are the uh, uh, these are the operators actually. So winnowers are there. So air winnowers, air blower winnowers will be there. Sieving color sorter separators will be there. So based on the processor, based on the process, it will be used. So for suppose if in primary processing from the gate, it requires only till winnowing and grading. It's like sieving. So for the for after milling, it requires again one more cleaning like separation of broken particles and unbroken particles like that. It also comes under some as a it may be categorized into the cleaning part actually. So grading, different grades will be I told you the graders are available, different sizes and different shapes. So if you see, if you observe, uh, all millets are different shapes. So it requires different shapes of sizes and shapes of uh, graders. So let us discuss uh, some missionaries involved in the in primary processing. So these are all. types of destoners, and I will explain those also. So we will use this one first. So basically, after form gate, we will use the cleaning process. So this machine called destoner cum grader cum aspirator. This machine is made up of mild steel. Its machine capacity is 250 kg per hour, and it generally consists of works on the three principles. There is a three parts of, I mean, it consists of three parts of machines. Like it's a destoner, and it is aspirator, it is a grader. So if you observe this, here there is a suction pipe will be there. So beside of this machine, there is a suction motor. So when we feed into this machine, so lighter dust impurity materials will be collected into the backside, and the grains and stones will be collected into the here this destoner. When destoner will be vibrated to and from motion based on the uh, density, the to and from motion, the main grain like heavier material will be collected at the backside, and lighter weight particles will be collected into the front side. So here, if you observe, stones are in mature weight. So stones will be collected at the backside, grains will be into the front side here. So here, while using this as an entrepreneur view, we should have to remind the one main thing is mass balance. So here, how much input we are giving to the machine is equal to the how much output we are getting, either straw, stones, and here grade 1 and grade 2, grade 3. All together, it should be equal to the machine feed. Not only this, while using every machine, it should be very important. Mass balance is very important terminology. So after doing this, we will get the maximum amount of uniform size material. So we should have to be thorough while procuring. It should be moisture should be in 8 to 12 percentage, and it should not much dust in the material, and it should be uniform size material. While procuring, we should have to be uh, uh, you should be thoroughly while checking all these parameters, and you should have, then only you should proceed. Or if you procure without these precautions, so you will get the lot of loss, and you will get lot of immature seed, and you get lot of dust, and then you will get the output less way output, and will ultimately leads to the business loss. So when we get the main uniform size grain material, so uniform size grain material will be feeded into the next. All with this machine, this donor come grader come aspirator will be used for the all 9 types of millets. So here the main I told you that previously, this is a machine used for the cleaning. Any commodity can be used. In our research, we came to use the not only for cereals, we can also use it from pulses also. Here thing is only we should have to change the sieves here. So see that I told you different types of sieves will be there based on the size and shapes. So here if you change this size of the sieve, we can use for pulses also. So the mission thing is principal thing is only common. So, so that you have to understand. After using this, we will a uniform size material should be feeded into this dehuller. Dehuller is a uh, dehuller is a one of the instrument to use it for the minor millets, which is having the outer which is used to the removal of outer shell of the grain. It's called dehusking or dehuller. So it is a mission. It is a horizontal dehuller. At the main market, there are different types of dehullers are there, like a horizontal dehuller, vertical dehuller, and impact dehullers, and rubber roll shield dehullers. There are different types of dehullers available in the market. They will supply different vendors are available in the market. So this is a dehuller. When we uniform size material is feed into the machine, And out of if we suppose we feed into the 100 kg of material, we received 70 kg output from this output, and 30 kgs got husk that will be collected the backside. So in that 70 kgs, again we will get the broken, unhulled material and hulled material. So three types will be involved in that. So then we should have to separate it again, dehulled material and hulled material and brokens. So that is called broken percentage, hulling percentage, and unhulled percentage. So out of 70 cases, how much we are getting hulling main grain, which is accessible for the market. So for suppose in 70 kg, we are getting 65 kgs of main grain, of hulled grain that is ready for the market, that is ready for the packaging. So that is called main output. That is called efficiency of the machine. So the capacity is 70 kg, the efficiency is 65. So that is, while procuring this machine, we should have to know these parameters, and the power factor, how much motor it is, how much ampere should be required. If suppose if you kept the 1 HP motor, it is taking 10 amperes of current. It sometime it will motor getting will be some burning smell like that. Which means the motor capacity is sorry, the amperes is not frequented to the motor. Such capacity power factors should be also kept in mind while procuring all this mission. So the power consumption, how much it is required for the hour, those all. So 16 amperes is required for the 1 HP motor. So based on the how much load it is getting, these all are very important things to procure the mission. So the after this, all six, these are especially these dehuller or dehusker used especially for the only removal of husk of 6 millets. In this millets we'll use for the six millets. So there are different vendors are there like Nabita Engineering and Perfora and Dawn Foundation and some other vendors also available. So you can try over there and you can search in Google also. You can get a lot of information in that. So later we can go for the either grain marketing, either grain pack dehulled grain marketing, either we can go for the uh, pulverizing or rava suji making like that. So again involved in the second, thus from here secondary processing will be started. So here up to here the cleaning, grading will be completed. So here dehusking will be ready. So like ready to like rice ready to cook. So from here it will goes to the rava maker. So this is a mission single stage dehuller. It's a horizontal dehuller. It's a vertical dehuller. Is a double stage dehuller. So there is a two vertical dehullers. Here is a one centrifugal vertical dehuller, and here is one is a centrifugal dehuller. It will pass to the two chambers, and it will gas. So and while doing this dehulling, we should have to keep some points like pretreatment methods. So pretreatments are applied to the millets before milling to improve the milling efficiency, shelf life, and nutritional quality. Pretreatment includes like moisture condition, heat treatment, acid or alkyl treatment, etc. So if you without doing any pretreatment of the pretreatments, so what will happen? What will happen? It leads to the material loss, and it leads to the inefficiency or inequality of material will be occurred. If suppose we was tried initially tried without doing any treatments, we are processing. So what happens? We observe a lot of huskies coming, and the problem actually and very efficiency will be reduced. So and that leads to the power consumption also. That much power consumption it will leads. So when we the pre-treatment methods involve like moisture conditions, which means here we will the grain will be soaked overnight and dried or to the based on your production capacity. You can whether you can go by sun drying or some mechanical dryers also. So after drying, you should again there is a roasters will be there. You can roast it and then go for the milling purpose. Whether it is major millets, you can roast, you can dry and soak and go for the milling purpose. Then so you should have to standardize the procedure. So while this is a very important term, one thing, SOP, standard operating procedure. While doing any production, while starting any production, you should have to standardize the mission. So standard operating procedure is a very important thing we should while doing the business. So without any standard operating procedure, you can't go for the production. If you go you are lot of people will go like that and will fail into the in their business venture actually. So it should be a structured business when you're going to the market. So it should be every mission should be standardized and it should be the standardization should be trained by the person. So then you can manage then you can manage very easily pre treatments and primary processing methods all. So the standardization of is very important for every mission. For suppose let us take mm, let us take one mission, any one of the mission. So rava maker or yeah, rava maker. For suppose we will take a destoner only. So what will happen in destoner? So we will, for suppose we taken this sorghum material, we are feeding into the mission. So that grain automatically it will start, if it will there is here hopper opening. If you a hopper opening kept more amount here like a fully open, partially open, half open like that. It is very important. If you open fully, the efficiency will be less because full grain will be fallen to the machine. The when it fall into the this toner, some impurity like stones will be not collected. Here is adjuster actually. So if this adjuster and the hopper opening is not matched, then efficiency will be reduced. Stones will be not collected, so stones will be not removed from the grain. So that's why how much has to be, you should have to mark here. So for ragi millet, here you should write like ragi and sorghum and pearl millet. So you should write out here and you should standardize like this. So you should prepare the SOP for every mission and every catalog book also. So for every production style trials, you should have to write down the uh, how much quantity has ran today. So like that, you should maintain the logbook here for every mission also. So like that, so every mission should be standardized. Then only it should be into the use for the production. For standardizing, it requires large material like 500 kg, 1000 kg. Some industry also they will do for uh, 5 in tons of material, so they will be used for the product. For in similar type, they will it takes a lot of material actually, like 5 tons, 1 ton, 2 ton. They will be wasted uh, in for standardizing the missions. It's important, so that's why it will be done. So these are the so now we can know these tuners, different types of these tuners will be there. So gravity, based on the gravity, it will be these tunnels will be uh, it's a means as density based, like a heavier material will be collected backside. I told you now, lighter material will be collected at the front side. Like we can see the olden grandma used to do chalka with on like that. So in pneumatic dryers, uh, it's a air pressure. We'll use the air pressure. Here, light particles will be fallen front side, and based on the air, it will be segregated. So it's a like vibro shift, vibro distoner, which means uh, based on vibration, it will separate it. So all together, all the gravity, pneumatic, and vibration, all together mixed. We designed one mission called Distoner cum Grader cum Aspirator. These all the principles involved in the one mission that is called this mission, Distoner cum Grader cum Aspirator. So here. So here vibration will be there. Gravity based on size will be separated, and vibration also will be there, like that. Air also will be there. So like that types of, let us discuss some more types of the dehellers also. So types of dehellers, I told you there are different types of dehellers, like based on vertical deheller and horizontal deheller. So vertical deheller and horizontal deheller. So, and in that, so abrasive, these are impact deheller, roller deheller. These are all can be designed vertically or they can be designed in horizontal also. So basically we can see the market in these two types of hullers. So abrasive dehellers, it is to remove the outer husk or hull from millet grains through the frictional force. Frictional force, which means it's a you can see rocal in a roller. Two cylinders will be there. In between the two cylinders, friction will be happen. Uh, then the outer layer will be disturbed. Impact dehellers. So impact deheller is a impact force will be acted upon the grains to disturb the outer shell of the grains. Some like that different uh, grades will be designed. These so let us, I told you, hand winnowing, mechanical winnowers, like that. Different types of winnowers are there. If you see the types of sieves, so mesh sieves are also different. Sieves are also different types. Mesh sieves, vibrating sieves, and rotary sieves. You can see in this sieves, one more point to know this is here. So here we can have to know sizes of the sieves. Sizes of the sieves. Here meshes are there. Here 10 nanometer mesh. It is used for the separation of idli rava. So more than that, 24. It is used for 22. It is used for the uh, upma rava. And more than that 30, it is used for the uh, khichdi rava. So based on the customer requirement, we should have to design these sieves and we should have to supply to the market. So based on this sieve selection, it gives the mature market. So based on the sieves, you should material will get the good quality of the materials. So these are these sieves will be in different, say based on the size, based on the weight and based on so these operations will based on. So so let us see these sieves also. So these sieves will be used for the in destoner destoning. Like from these sieves, air pressure will be from comes from the downside. So there is a downside motor. It sucks the suction air and it throws air from these holes. When air comes from this top of this sieve, what happens? Based on the air weight, lighter particles will be come to the front side, and the large particles will be thrown to the back side. So up to this, these missions are these two missions are these two. So different missions will be added on this primary processing up to here. Only milling to get the raw rice. So up to here, it comes on the primary processing. From here to the secondary processing, like different missions involved in it, like rava maker, pulverizers, and uh, rava maker, pulverizers, and bakery unit also. Some other bakery. Some other bakery unit also. Some bakery units and sieve making units like sieves like papad like that. Different processing valued missions will be different. That will also show you now. I will show you. I will explain those missions also. It is a small type polisher actually. It's a VFD. We can in order to control the impeller speeds of how much we should have to RPM should be uh, rotated. So we should control that while using this frequent VFD. So we will have to we will adjust here the rotating RPMs speed here. So based on that we can get the good uh, efficient efficient grains or efficient mm, produce from the machines. So from that we can see the different products up to the primary processing. Like by these machines, we can till down we can produce nine types of millets and rava maker ravas also. So up to here. So ravas, all types of ravas and all types of grains will be happened. So so the total nine types of ravas will come, to nine types of flours will come, and nine types of flours will come, and from here we can go to the market with the different product lines. So for that, from there we have to start the value added products. Like we can use for flour for the making rotis, and we can use for rava as some laddus, and we can use for rava as ragi malts, ready to cook foods like some recipes like that. A lot of intervention should be start from the own formulations will be start from there. In these different secondary processing lines that involves different methods, like what the primary processing methods involve: cleaning, sorting, grading, like that. So like that also same wise, the primary secondary processing also involves different methods like grinding, deep branding, like polishing item, if required. So it's required generally. If you want to deliver the good quality produce to the customers, then it definitely it required the branding should be removed. Then we will get the fine good products. So flaking will be there. Like in the steamed flaking, roller flakings will be there. Puffing machines will be there. It's a parboiling. Actually, parboiling is one of the pre-treatment method in order to regulate the nutrition qualities, in order to protect the nutritions in the grains. So malting, it should in order to control the uh, some nutrition values and also easy to operate. So these are one of the pre-treatment methods. Extrusion. These separate extrusion machines will be available that has to make some breakfast from these cereals and uh, like noodles and pasta. These are all like cold extrusion, hot extrusion machines separately available. Um, so like that, like extrusions will be there and baking lines will be there. I will show you some products which is produced from the ravas. So khichdi is the uh, upma rava, idli rava, atta. These are the different. We can see the different uh, sizes of sheaves by getting this idli rava, upma rava, or this. So we can observe this. See sieve sizes also. So these are roller faking machine, which is used. We can produce from here by this roller faking. We can produce 9 types of flakes. 9 types of flakes, likely all the 9 types of flakes is puffcorn machine. So we can produce from these all 9 types of puffs again. You can observe these. This is a bakery unit. Generally, it comes when the millet atta comes. It requires generally. It should be involved in formulation. It should be become a mixture. It is a mixer, planetary mixer. It should be all to be mixed in this. Formation mold required mold should be fluffing will become. After fluffing, it should be reached into the cookies dropper. So when cookies dropper, mold a cookie, generally we call a cookies dropper mold machine, molding machine. It gives different shapes of molds. If you want a cookie produce a, a star shaped biscuit, a round shaped biscuit, or a heart shaped biscuit, or different types, a rectangular biscuit, wire cut rectangular biscuits. So based on that, our requirement, the different shapes should be adjusted here, and it gives different shapes of biscuits. Especially not only for these machines, not only for designed for the millets. These are all for all the community, but we are here using this same machinery for the millets. So we can get the different produce. We can this planter mixer not for only for this this cookies. We can use also some other sieves making. This molding is common. We can use the kakra like that. We can mold in here. We can use in like some pans. We can boil in that like that also. So these are the machines available for the roti making. Uh, you can see these are different in different capacities. So these are the different types of uh, uh, sh- uh, cookies, and we can produce different product by this baking line. I shown these missions. Basically, it requires first step, second step, and this is a dryer, a third step. We should have to dry in this. So after getting the molds, we should have to dry in this machine. We can get not only biscuits, we can cook, we can prepare this bread also, burger, something, some other product. You can also. It's a it's a chain process. So these are the some of our technology IMR technologies you can observe. Millet upma ready to eat foods. Like you can sorghum murku. So such type of murkus we can make by using same planetary mixer, but you can using some other pans. Analog rice. And these are our FPOs handled by the IIMR. Thank you for the great session, and hope you thank you for listening. Great with the patience.